Welcome back to another episode of the Bell Ringers podcast with yours truly, Ryan McDonald.
Kai Press.
Trevor Lay.
My point's getting good. All right, nice.
You're trying to get free food.
Yep. He's a little upset at his Grubhub order, but we're all right.
About
No,
to go to a quick
not
tangent real quick,
Grubhub.
but
No free ads. Nobody knows where I'm ordering food
Yeah,
from.
true, true. I
well,
actually also don't
definitely
know.
no free ads. I was about to shit on Grubhub for a second. Grubhub's the only one that I remember I had an order get fucked up and I went to complain about it, and you have to sign up for like an extra membership in order to file a complaint about an order. So like I had this dude not drop my food off, and I went to I didn't get my food and I couldn't complain about it.
I still remember the funniest time was when we got Taco Bell and the dude just like came up. He was like, "Ah, yeah, no drink." Like they just missed a drink, and the other dude just behind him goes, "Yeah, I saw that dude drop your drink in the street."
Yeah, and I literally, you literally looked up and there's an empty cup with fucking a Baja Blast splatter on the
Dude just
street.
tried to act like it was Taco Bell's fault, and the dude behind him was like, "I got your back." He definitely dropped that in the street.
Yeah, I do remember that.
That was a good one. But recapping the Super Bowl, the Kansas City Chiefs are your NFL champions yet again. Pat Mahomes
So
winning
we all won it.
MVP. Yeah, I still that like overtime decision by San Fran to take the ball. I mean, I don't know if you guys saw like the mic'd up clips that came out. Like everyone in Kansas City was just like surprised. Like Pat Mahomes was like, okay, that's really weird that they decided to go that route.
Actually, astonishing that some of the players didn't know the rule.
Yeah, what's
It's crazy. Do
I
better.
mean, I know we're on a podcast together and I should know this shit better, but I didn't understand the rules going into it either. I had no clue.
we're not a part of a
It's the
NFL
Josh
team.
Allen rule.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah,
only
which
for the
makes sense.
playoffs. And I
Yeah,
was
which
I feel bad. It would be so funny if like right after they made that rule, he went to overtime in the playoffs and got the ball first and scored, and then lost because the other team got the ball. Like if it kind of worked against him, but
I wish that the 49ers scored like a touchdown and thought they won the game. That would have been
oh yeah,
prime time.
but it seemed like a bunch of them because like I think they put the rules up on like the big screen, so if they didn't see that, then maybe they would have forgotten. But like because like in the mic'd up, Juice Check literally goes up to like Shanahan and goes, I didn't know that like if we score, we don't win the game. Like I just found that now looking at the board, but that would have been funny to see them all run out. Or like, because in that scenario, Kansas City said they were going to go down. If they scored, they're going to go for two and try and win the game. So it kind of would have been funny to see that happen, and Kyle Shannon be like, "Oh wait, I chose that to get the ball third, and then we didn't even get the ball back." Because that's the decision you have to make: is if you score second, do you go for two to try and win it, and if you miss it, you just lose.
Dude, I
um,
honestly, honestly,
I think so.
I think
well, that's
that's
what Mahomes said he was gonna do. They said that they
yeah
planned to go for two.
Just
But,
because like the fact that all they would need is a field goal to win, like
yeah
you don't want to leave like your both offenses were doing good in that whole from the fourth quarter on. So like at that point, put it in your own hands and not like
yeah
having to hold a team to field goal range.
yeah
Out of field
exactly.
goal range, like that's tough.
Especially after like
I think
they're
it's
like their kicker already hit like a 55 yarder that game. Like you don't really want to risk them just getting like 30 yards after the return and be like, all right, they can kick it and
yeah,
win.
probably the shortest record ever held in history.
Yeah, it was
The longest Super Bowl record. Awesome fucking stat to hold, and he held it till the next possession.
it still kind of surprised me though with like how many guys we've seen like kick long field goals like 60 plus yarders in the NFL recently that like no one's hit one 55 and beyond until then.
Was the record 54 prior? I thought it was like 51.
I mean, it might have been. I just know he broke it with 55,
Yeah, I went 55 in the
56.
was it Butker is
No,
Kansas City's.
yeah. I
Kansas
can't
City
remember.
he had a 56 and a 57. He like
Yeah.
broke his own record.
truthfully, Kyle Shanahan should be fired.
Yeah, but then they fired the defensive coordinator who was not the problem at all. Like
No,
they
I
were
mean,
their
he should be
defense.
fired. I mean, he can't win. Like he says that the narrative's false, but it's really not. It's three times. And if I'm the owner and I hear that your players don't know the overtime rules and you basically don't know the overtime rules, yeah, see you
Yeah.
later.
Well, I think he knew, and he like probably the coaches knew, but like the fact you do have to tell you like the players do have to know. You have to inform them of what the decision is and like what your game plan is.
But
But
yeah,
why
but
would
like
you
we
take the
talked
ball
about,
first?
I was just
Well,
gonna
because
say, like we talked
his
about
whole
before,
his whole excuse was like
reasoning behind picking first is like there's so much more benefits to going second
his
than
whole
there is
reasoning was
first.
he I think he was in the assumption that if they were going to score and the team went down and scored, they wouldn't have gone for two. He wanted the ball third in that first opportunity to be able to kick and win the game.
Right, and I
But
get
like
that.
you're assuming that they're not going to like fucking go for two there, which is just a weird.
Yeah, where it's like any coach that had a whole year to know about this rule should know that like anybody in their right mind would put the ball in their own hand to go to get a 2 point
Yeah.
conversion on what like the 2-something yard line
Yeah.
compared to holding a team out of field goal range. Like it's so much harder.
Yeah, and like also
getting
like
a 2 point conversion.
like with the Chiefs, like had they went first when they got like stopped at like that like what 4th and 1 or whatever, like they might or 4th and 2 like on their own 30, they might
could
have
have kicked the
punted
field
that
goal.
ball if they got the ball first. But going
4th and 1. I see what
yeah,
you're
but like going second, they knew they had to score. It's like they knew they had to score at like even just any point to keep going.
Right.
So they knew they had to
That's
go for it. So like you know what you have to play for. You know like oh
yeah.
they went for or like they went for it on 4th and didn't get it. So now we have the ball. All we do is kick a field goal. Like you know exactly what you need to go for.
Right. Absolutely. Like I said, that's
So.
a big coach blunder. It's funny. You said him getting fired, and I immediately thought of Andy Reid for the Eagles not being clutch in the playoffs, choking the playoffs so many years in a row, but like being a good coach, getting us to the playoffs so many years in a row, and then we let him go because we haven't gotten farther. We haven't won a Super Bowl. We lost a lot of NFC championships. We let him go after like the first bad season he's had, and then he goes to Kansas City and proceeds to win several Super Bowls.
I mean,
have a similar situation.
A lot of that is getting Mahomes and getting that unreal talent. But yeah, I mean, but like that would suck if he left, goes like the Cowboys, and then starts winning. It's like, damn it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I would take him going to any team besides the Cowboys.
Yeah.
But like I said, we all wanted Kansas City to win. I think as much as I would have preferred to watch a better game, I think it was like justified that like this is not the matchup we wanted in the Super Bowl, and it was a very boring Super Bowl for at least 3 quarters.
I mean, at least it was close, but like just no offense.
Yeah.
Dude, it was like, okay, we're finally get some scoring, and then fumble.
Mm-hmm. And we were all riding that Brandon Ayuk first touchdown, and there was that one big overthrown ball that we easily could have had it on.
Yeah, that was even worse too. It was like, yeah, we're riding a first touchdown, and they got so many teams got into feel like the red zone, or at least like close.
Yeah.
And it was a turnover, field goal, and it's like we had hope for so fucking long, and then the drive. I think it was a drive that they ended up getting the touchdown. He missed fucking Ayuk on the deep ball, like broke wide open.
Yep.
And was just overthrown.
Overthrown by like 5 yards. It wasn't even close.
It wasn't even just us. We convinced guys at the party to go Brandon Ayuk, so we had
everyone was getting excited.
Of guys fucking getting pumped for that and just being devastated.
Yeah. Then
like I said, nothing else hit. The simulation couldn't have been more wrong, other than the fact that the Chiefs won in a walk-off touchdown.
Well, we got the Pat Mahomes MVP. That's the only pick that we got right. Well, and the winning. We got the win.
Yeah.
But I mean that, and then the bad part of the Super Bowl, they had a shooting at Union Station during the parade. You saw 1 dead, 22 injured, and they caught 2 juvenile suspects in connection with the shooting. That's just, I mean, that's a terrible thing to happen, but just insane that during a big time of fun and happiness that someone just has to ruin it.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's
I don't really understand what's wrong with people. But
dangerous getting that many people in a crowd like that is just only so many people you can put in one area and not expect bad heads to be in there. But again, the worst thing, like we'd hate for that to push for the NFL, like that not have parades.
Yeah, I mean I don't think that'll happen, but I did see like I think CEH like I think he like grabbed a kid and like shielded him or whatever and like protected him, so that was a big story. And then I saw a video. I don't know if it was actually one of the suspects, but I'm pretty sure because it looked like a chick picked up a gun after they tackled. But a bunch of fans tackled a kid that like was running with like NMS people, and then like some chick like pulls up a gun. It was look like an Uzi or like some sort of like submachine gun, and takes it away. As like 4 dudes have this guy like on the ground. There's like cops like 30 feet away, just no idea what's going on. And it's like these random civilians just are the ones that tackled and like stopped it, and then cops are just sitting there like, oh yeah, just everyone stay calm. It's like, can you guys go over there and help?
So I saw that video too, and the cops are standing around another person they tackled.
Oh, okay. Well,
because you could see 2 cops on the ground on top of somebody.
Oh, well.
But not to look silly here, but I mean, is Kansas City not a good area?
No.
No, I
Uh,
feel like I thought I
Oh,
didn't have it in front of my head, but like I feel like the more I thought about it, I'm like, I think I've heard shit about Kansas City not being like the
it's
greatest.
better than St. Louis because St.
yeah.
Louis is really bad. But I mean, it's not good. No real inner city is good, unfortunately. But yeah, it sucks. And they said it stemmed from an argument, which I don't understand. How an argument streams to
Uh,
23 people getting shot.
Yeah, that's
especially at a celebration.
well. That's, I mean, I guess like if that gun I saw was like actually one of the ones used, I guess it's just like he just shot so many bullets it kind of just like hit random people. Like you might
Yeah,
have
but
aimed for.
what are you doing bringing a gun to a
Yeah,
Super
no,
Bowl
you're almost,
celebration
especially
anyway
like that one, like
without
with how big that was, it wasn't just like a handgun for protection. Like that is, you must bring
right?
that in an attempt to do something with it.
So yeah, I
Yeah, and
don't know how much I
they're
believe in it.
kids, so they probably thought they were sick.
Yeah.
Now they get to spend their life in prison. So really
Jeez.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, let's move off that somber note and go right into the NBA All-Star break. Starts tonight with the Celebrity Game and the Rising Stars games,
Mm-hmm.
which I still have. I think in the group chat, Rich tried to explain it. I still have really no idea what the format is.
It's weird. I mean, most of it's kind of like tournament style, besides the skills challenge.
Okay.
That's like just timed.
Did see as Stephen A. broke his ankle or something trying to practicing for the Celebrity All-Star game. He said it
Man
was.
should not be playing.
He said there was sweat on the floor. That's why he slipped. It's pretty rough.
I haven't really like All Star games in general. I kind of with getting older really just like lost interest in. Um, just a question: Do they is this during the All Star? Do they do the USA against the rest of the world? Is that
Nope.
is
Not
that
anymore. It's Rising Stars game.
oh okay.
Yeah.
But the Rising Stars might play.
No, I think it's. I mean, if it's tournament style, they have to have like multiple teams. So I think someone
Well, no,
Rich.
the game.
No, the actual All-Star games East versus West this year. They're not doing like the
Right.
draft picks.
Yeah,
I
no,
remember.
but
I
I
know they do that, but when it's like, was it used? Did it used to
The
be
the
USA
the
versus?
the Rising Stars used to be USA versus World for a little while. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They it would start off as like rookies or like freshmen versus sophomores, which is like first year players, like rookies versus like second year guys, and then the second year guys were just usually just dominating. So they went to USA versus World to try and even it out.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So
I
there's
like that format for a
five
game. Like that's
one,
fun.
two,
Yeah,
three,
especially like the
four.
influx of like foreign like NBA players. Like it
Yeah,
was a
I'm
pretty fun
almost
game to watch.
borderline now. What team? Like I think it's that's like a probably one of the closer matchups you can set up.
Yeah, I mean, I think right now most team. I mean, the starting five for a team like World would be nuts with like Luka, Embiid, Jokic,
Giannis.
Giannis. I mean, like that it kind of be hard to take that starting like any starting five
Just
over them.
rest of the world has absolute size on.
Yeah,
Like we have like the three biggest, like
yeah,
three top MVP candidates for the last like
yeah,
few years. Actually, four.
yeah.
Luca now.
I mean, like their depth isn't there as much, but like the starting five would be nuts.
Yeah, that is kind of actually. I didn't put that together. Like literally, I'm pretty sure the top four for MVP have been Luca, Giannis, Jokic, and Embiid.
Yeah, I mean, you throw like a
at
Jason
least
Tatum in there sometimes, like depending on how he gets up. But still, like if even 4 of the 5.
Right, it's so crazy.
Yeah, but I know we're all excited about the way Buddy Hield's been playing and showing out. Can't wait to see him play with Embiid, which I'm wondering if we're going to get him back in the middle of March. Would be nice, but it might be hopeful thinking.
Probably depends on where we are in the standings.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to get I don't want to be in the play-in. I'd rather just get at least above that, like the 6th seed. If we can make that, it'll be fine.
Just
I love
sucks,
Buddy
dude.
Hield,
It's the
too.
same shit every single year. Like late in the season, like Embiid will be doing fucking awesome all season long, and then like when it comes to playoffs, he either gets injured in the playoffs or gets injured before the playoffs, and then like we're going into the playoffs thinking like how healthy is he gonna be, and like the whole time you're watching him, he's not as good as he was in the beginning of the season, or if he is, like it's just it sucks when I think it's just having your best player being your big man and him being as big as he is, like it's fucking hard, and the NBA
Yep.
is probably one of the more brutal sports for
Yep.
getting hurt.
So one
NBA court is not forgiving on the knees or the ankles.
Yeah. So one proposal, just like don't have him play up until like December or January. Just this
Yeah.
way he's fully ready to go by the playoffs. But
He's gotten his MVP. He doesn't need to play many regular season games anymore.
yeah, exactly. Because like, that also sucks. He was like putting up like one of the most historic seasons we've ever seen, and it gets cut short. He's obviously not going to get the
with
MVP.
overly being rested though too. Like they were like almost this season going about it like I know he's not going to qualify for the MVP with how many games we're going to rest him, but we want him to be healthy, and it still happens.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, this one was kind of different though because it's not his fault that
yeah,
he got fell on.
Kuminga landed on him.
yeah.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, it's a
but,
good point.
I mean, I guess.
But he's always
I
on
saw
the
that we
ground.
almost got Drummond, which kind of worries me about Embiid coming back, but it
I
seems
think-
like he's going to be back sooner rather than later.
I'm hoping that was more just like them not really fully trusting B-Ball Paul in the backup spot, and just wanting more of that, like that depth for the playoffs.
Could be.
And also, like, it would have been nice insurance for Embiid while he's out to kind of keep us afloat. So right now, I think we have like 28 games left. It's like I kind of think we need to go like a little bit above 500 to kind of even stay in.
But
Yeah.
I tell you, dude, like right now, even like with like Embiid comes back, but I love like even I know Buddy Hield's awesome, but like the Kyle like Maxey, the way he's been playing without Embiid, add Kyle Lowry, Buddy Hield, and like Tobias, like that lineup, and like yeah, I guess B-Ball Paul right now, but like that five can beat I feel like majority of the teams in the NBA.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
think we should be able to be fine, but we do have a kind of tough schedule for a little
We
bit.
have a tough end.
They're really fun to watch right now with the players they have, and they still have 4 people hurt:
Yeah,
Embiid, Tobias, Melton,
Melton,
and
yeah.
Lowry.
once I can't wait to.
Still hurt too. I know. He's not
Yeah,
as big
Roko's
as-
been hurt. Yeah, I can't wait to see like Buddy Hield like do like that like pick and roll that Joel used to do with JJ. Because I think that's gonna be nuts. I mean, he's putting up like 9 threes a game and making like 4. Like yeah, I think he's like 50% up from
he
3.
drops like 20 points last 3 games.
Yeah.
He's crazy, and his passing is just unreal.
Yeah, he had 10 the other night. I think-
Sadly, me and Ryan's boy did get traded away
Yeah.
in that whole process. Trevor's not a fan of him, but Fork the Cork, our boy, the Turkish delight, he
Well, he got
was
waived.
elsewhere, and now he's waived and
But-
not playing.
We can't pick him up because he would have needed to get traded to another team. So we can't pick him up at least until the offseason, I don't think.
He's exactly where he should be.
No. Hopefully he says he's going to Turkey to visit
Ah.
family, but then he's gonna come back after the All-Star break and try and get on the
His
team.
ass staying
Nah.
there.
He
You guys are
coming
like,
back.
this is why I hate him so much because you guys are delusional for God knows what reason. He sucks.
He's
He
sick,
really
dude.
Sucks.
Banana
For
Yellow
what,
Shoes
though?
Furcon
Six,
was
seven on the
a
bench?
sick
You
error.
remember that Trailblazers game?
Hey, you remember.
75 years
Trev, you
ago?
remember.
Dude,
You remember
he
that?
sucks. He doesn't sniff the court in the playoffs, and when he does, he's a turnover machine. He jacks up 4 threes a game and airballs 2 of them.
Yeah, but when he makes
can't shoot.
when he makes the first 3, he has like the most disgusting heat checks, but they always go in.
Yeah.
But yeah, he has to
You're
make the first
talking
3.
About 2 years ago.
Yeah, maybe
He's
maybe
played
I'm
a
maybe I'm
combined-
living in
he's
the past,
probably-
Trevor.
I actually probably played a combined 40 minutes the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
mean,
no, that's
if
probably
there's not
that's
injuries.
yeah, that's
which
probably
is
pretty
why
fair.
he's been requesting a trade for a while. Is
But the funny thing is, he
Like,
requested a trade and
another
then
reason I
signed
hate
back
this
with us in the
guy-
offseason.
Twice. He requested 3 trades and signed back here twice. So not only does he suck at basketball, he's a fucking idiot as well. So he can go to Turkey and go play over there, be nice over there, then probably come back with like the Spurs, not play anymore, and then go retire in Turkey.
Ooh, yeah, him and Wemby would be nice.
He wouldn't play.
I would get Furcon Spurs jersey so
He's
fast.
not on an NBA roster because he sucks. I didn't even hate this guy until you guys made me hate him.
That's enough NBA talk. Trevor is leaving us tomorrow to go watch the Flyers play in Jersey at MetLife against the Jersey Devils. Frank the Tank's team.
Yes, sir. The Flyers are 1-0 in outdoor games I have attended. Look to make that 2-0 tomorrow.
I feel like we've been consistently pretty good in these winter games or stadium series, whatever ones. I
Yeah,
think
the first one we won was against the Penguins last outdoor game because we
Yeah, but-
lost to the Bruins,
the Rangers.
the Rangers.
was the last one we did the one where like Giroux like had the like crazy ending to win it for us. Oh damn! I thought that was like 2. I thought it was like 3 or 4 ago, and then we've had one now.
They-
So I guess we are not good outside.
They
Yeah, but yeah.
that was the last one. In
If I
Philly.
remember, the one I remember a while ago against the Rangers, like I feel like the game wasn't taken completely seriously. Like correct me if
Yeah,
I'm
it
wrong,
was-
but like wasn't like some
Mm.
players like wasn't like Drew like or Hartnell like mic'd up and he was like trying to trip players on our team. Like he was like
Ye-
like one of them was fucking around a lot.
Yeah, that was like the second outdoor game they brought back. 'Cause the first one I think was the Heritage Series, and they yeah, I don't know. I think they were just trying to enjoy themselves because they didn't know how long
Yeah.
it'd be around.
Yeah. But very exciting. That should be. We were just
Yeah,
talking
I'm
about
jealous.
in Philly right now.
Oh,
It's supposed to snow tonight, but we're hoping for Trevor that the snow holds off till tomorrow and he gets to be outside in the game
that'd be
in
sweet.
the snow rather than having to drive up from the remnants of a snowy ass night.
That'd definitely be a pain in the ass of them playing during that, but it'd be sweet to watch.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
imagine
it's
how many
gonna
times they
be
stop to scrape the fucking ice.
Yeah.
it's gonna be cold, man. It's supposed
It
to be
is gonna be
20
cold.
degrees when the
Oh,
game starts.
jeez.
Dude, that wind walking to work every morning has been smacking the fuck out of me. It's been I hate it's brutal.
Yeah, I got kind of lucky with the wind. It's supposed to be 18 miles per hour. Sucks, but Sunday's supposed to be like 35 when the Rangers and Islanders play. So
Jeez.
I'll take 18.
He's gonna be moving
Yeah,
the puck.
that's true.
But it's fun though. I mean, that's kind of why they do it. The elements, it's fun.
It'd be kind of
Mhm.
cool
I'll
with
suck
like
it up.
with those with the fact because like there isn't like actually like you can't sit right on the glass, can you?
No,
That'd
it's like
be
in the middle of the
it'd be sweet
field.
if they just didn't have
Yeah.
glass. They just took the glass out so you could just check people over the fucking railing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just fucking kill a camera guy.
Didn't think about that, but that
Yeah,
would
no,
make sense.
it's a really good time. If you've never been to one, highly recommend. You just gotta jump on tickets early because they get really expensive.
Yeah, I
But
remember it was going
it's
nuts.
they kind of do a whole festival thing instead of village that they make up before the game. It's really fun.
I know that.
So I'm excited. Hopefully they win though.
Going on to pitchers and catchers.
Yeah, MLB spring training starting.
Yes,
Catchers and pitchers reported what Tuesday or Wednesday?
Yeah,
Yeah, Valentine's Day.
Yep. And
Valentine's
then
Day
the
Wednesday.
first game is going to be the 22nd of February, so that would be next Thursday.
Hmm.
It's honestly insane how fast they ramp up to spring training. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
pitchers and catchers in right away.
yeah.
Game.
Well, I mean, as long as these guys just have to stay in shape during the off season. But I mean, can't always guarantee that with some of the bigger guys. But it'd be fun to watch.
I'm like starting to see like posts of players like showing up to like the facility, and I'm getting just so fucking amped up. Like I saw Bryson Stott today, and I'm like, oh my god, I forgot how much
Yeah.
I fucking loved this team last year.
Once I saw they showed like the new like pictures and stuff like that they put in the clubhouse and stuff, and the one like the three this year were like it was who was the first home run? One of them was Stott's grand slam. The other one was Trey's walk off against the Giants, and then the last one
Mhm.
was Harper just staring down Arcia, and they had like the picture of Arcia and him, so it was like just damn,
Yeah.
they went fully at it, just like including the whole thing. I was really happy
What a
about that.
devastating fucking
Yep.
yeah. There it is.
Best picture in baseball history.
Yeah, that's
Um,
iconic.
on the Phillies too. So last season, another reason why we were so amped up about it was the three of us plus Trevor's girlfriend got like a partial season tickets. It was like ended up being 18 or 19 games, and included like a playoff pass that we got to go see one game per series. We're looking to do it again this year with a few more of our buddies. So expect. I was gonna say go follow the Instagram for the Bell Ringers Pod. We probably will be posting when we're at the games together,
Down the bottom.
and we'll be giving a lot of Phillies feedback because we're fully
Yeah.
diving into the season.
We'll probably be posting little clips before the games we go into with little. We always end up making parlays and bets before we go into the games. So we'll end up posting
Oh yeah,
little
cannot.
short clips from our
They always
tailgate
hit,
making
too.
those. Yeah, we have actually a pretty. Actually, if we could just make all of our bets just only that, I'd be winning a ton.
What was dude? Remember the one? I think it was ended up being one of the
Oh,
playoff games
yeah.
because we're in different seats. We had like 2 or 3 players that hit home runs, and
Oh.
it like landed in like the
Oh,
first 2
dude,
innings.
yeah. Hold on. Let me let me tell this story.
Oh,
This
God,
story
this-
pisses me off badly.
It's gonna piss me off.
So we're sitting in we're tailgating and everyone's making parlays and we start asking each other like who's gonna hit a home run. We picked Schwarber and Harper. They both hit home runs in their first at bats of the first inning. We're going nuts. Inning ends and we're all sitting there like, dude, let's put more in. And Castellanos is coming up. I go, I'm gonna put Castellanos to hit a home run. My app would not load, and it
Oh,
would
yeah.
not let me put a bet in. And I sit there and like it locks, so I can't do it anymore. And I go, he's going to hit a home run here strictly because I cannot bet it. And as I finished saying that, he blasted one. Dude, everyone was cheering. I was happy, but
Yeah, I
the
mean,
live
it was
home run
3
bet
home
was a lot
runs
of
in the
money.
first
It
2
was a lot
innings.
of money.
I know I missed the one
Obviously,
because
I
like
ended on a bad note, but we did have back-to-back, like literally, I think back-to-back hitters.
yeah, but I
hit
think
our home runs.
one of them I didn't get in on because I like you guys were all getting excited. I was like, why are we getting excited for that? We bet on someone else. We're like, no, we also bet on this guy. I was like, I just didn't. No one told me that.
Yeah,
Or I might have just
I
been
do
too
know
drunk
that.
to. I might have been too drunk to listen.
You were talking to some random dude.
Oh yeah, that
Um,
happens.
Yeah, I mean, you'll see a lot of content. You'll probably see some content of some bets hitting too.
Yeah, very
But-
excited about Philly season.
But also with the
It's
MLB,
about
there's
time.
a new jersey change. So Nike's still making the jerseys, but they've decided to change some things up with the font size and whatnot. So the picture you can see on the screen there, we have Kopech from last year on the left, and then the new jerseys on the right, where they really decreased the size of the nameplate, and they made it just on like a rainbow kind of shape. Like I don't really know why they had to do that, especially with the smaller letters. But a lot of people are getting upset. I think us included. They don't look as good. It's kind of just a
They-
pointless change.
They haven't said anything about it, and my hope is that
not
it's
a
just for
full-time
spring
jersey.
training
But like,
because
why?
it's hot in
But, like-
because it's hot in Florida and Arizona. Make it lighter, but because if you also see the jersey changed too. The material,
Yeah,
there's holes in it. So I'm really because it looks terrible,
Yeah,
and I'm really just hoping that it's for spring training.
That's
'cause
not bad, like,
I feel
with
like they
the-
would have said something already about it.
if that's the
with
case,
the
then
fabric in mind,
yeah.
it does make sense. It just being for spring training because it has like more of like a pinny material.
Yeah. But I would have thought like if it was just for spring training, they would have said that by now.
But if you
Yeah.
look online to go shopping for the jerseys, it's the normal ones, and they said all new jerseys. Like it's a
Oh,
normal
all right,
lettering,
well,
normal numbers.
Make me feel a lot better.
I mean, I don't know. Fanatics sucks, so it's probably the jerseys.
Yeah, but like that's where I thought it was Fanatics' fault at first, but then I looked and Fanatics is just making the jerseys to Nike's like what they want. Like Nike was the one that decided like the smaller name, all that stuff, all like the material change, and Fanatics is just making it to their specifications. So it's
yeah.
if you have problems with the jersey you buy, that is Fanatics' fault. But I think the ones that players are wearing is more on Nike. Like I said, if they're only spring training, then it's no big deal. I don't care.
That's just my hope because I mean it looks really really bad, and
Yeah.
because of the feedback they're getting, hopefully they just
Yeah,
take that idea and run with it.
Yeah.
You heard it here first, but
Inside source,
yeah, I
Trev.
don't know. I
MLB,
don't care. I'm
listen to
still gonna
Trevor.
buy jerseys, especially when the City Connect jersey comes out.
Yeah, Chris keeps hating on me and you for liking them, but I think they're fire.
Dude, as soon as he sees Bryce Harper, he's gonna
Yeah.
want it too. So I just like that it's different. Like I don't particularly like it if that is the one, but also those name and numbers are normal size if you
Normal size
remember
collars.
that.
But-
but
Got a quick question for everyone watching. What do you think you like better? Do you like the new ones on the right or the old ones on the left? And I mean, it's upsetting. So put a little poll down below. Answer what you like better,
You can have your own opinion, even
Yeah.
if you just shit on the one.
and we'll kind of see what everyone thinks.
Mhm.
click the one on the right.
All right, good clip done. Trevor's
we
typing
good. I
over
was
there.
just really care about talking about the V-Day stuff. Do you want to talk about Axstrong?
Yeah, we can. Think what?
Dude, our friend Zane, we went Axstrong, and our
Jesus,
friend
Trevor,
Zane-
fix your mic before you
Dude,
start
I
talking.
can't, bro. It's falling. Man. So we went axing for Ty's Girls Holly beer company.
Editor
Go
of
ahead
Pod.
and plug that. Go ahead, plug the name. Ty,
Yeah,
go ahead.
New Belgium. My girl is the Philly sales manager for New Belgium Brewery. They just released a variety pack of their Voodoo teas. Tastes very similar to Twisted Teas if you like Twisted Teas, but just 7% alcohol instead of the Twisted Teas. Trevor, what is that normal Twisted Tea?
Lights are 4, and I think regular 6.
Yeah,
So,
I think it's
tastes
probably
just as good, but a little less to get you fucked up, which is always good.
yeah. We got
and yeah, it was
buckets.
a-
We got pretty hammered.
And it was a Harry Potter themed axe throwing event with the Voodoo tea. So my girl told me to invite a bunch of guys, like all of our friends. We had a big group, and the company spot there paid for the whole event. And yeah, we did got like 4 or 5 buckets of these teas while throwing some axes, which was a good time.
Dangerous, but fun.
No, it wasn't.
Well, someone had a
Yeah,
bad
Trevor,
time.
Trevor
Well,
couldn't get
time
his
with
axes
friends
to
was
stick.
fun.
Trevor
and
couldn't get his
the
axes
axes
to
was
stick.
fake. They were fake. But yeah. So our friend Zane, funny story. We all get food, and it's all very good. Actually, probably some of the best wings I've ever had. But our friend Zane got tacos, which were also good, and he's chewing it while we're throwing axes, and he's like, "Dude, this is the driest taco I ever had." It wasn't, but fast forward to an hour later, he's still chewing the taco, and then we go to the next bar, and he's still chewing the taco. I'm like, dude, swallow it. What are you doing? He's like, it's too dry. I'm like,
And
there's
drink something
no,
with
it's
it.
dry because
Yeah.
it's been sitting in your mouth for 3 hours.
Ate the taco when we were on the lane. We got kicked off the lane after like an hour and a half of play. Sat outside of the lane trying to finish our buckets, like in their like couches area, for maybe 30 to like 30
Good
minutes
40
to an hour
minutes.
almost. Yeah, we sat outside there and then went to another bar, Buffalo Billiards, very close by, to play some pool and whatnot. And in that entire time period, from the lane to the second bar, man was still
Yeah.
chewing on that taco.
I mean, he was sitting by the window of the axe throwing place, just knocking on the window, like just showing his taco off. Like, I'm still eating it, guys, to the people walking outside. That's
Come
pretty
get
funny.
the tacos.
Dude,
Yeah, good time.
Oh, that was fun.
Gotta do that Top Golf.
Yeah, definitely, especially with it getting warmer.
Yeah.
A lot of
All
fun.
good. I gotta go get
Yeah.
my ass fucking showered.
All right, all done. See you later, everyone. See you
All right,
next week.
boys. See y'all.